Hello, so my name is Jeannie and I am starting these videos to kind of video journal my journey with gastric bypass. Today is January 4th, 2023, and tomorrow I start my liquid diet where for the next week I am on liquids. Pretty simple, right? Because I do have surgery on the 12th of January 2023, and I just kind of want to keep a video log of the process and my journey so I can see the progression. Hopefully along the way of doing these videos, some other people that are going through the process or have gone through the process can give some helpful tips along the way. I think having a support group is important, and I think it's amazing. We do have a Facebook group for the place that I am going through, which is awesome because they all use the same doctors and we're in the same area. But I think this would be good to kind of broaden that range and meet different people along the way that, like I said, are either going through the process that maybe can learn something from me as I go through and learn, or that can maybe help me along the way if I have questions or need help with something. So it's kind of the reason I'm doing it, to see my progress throughout the time, start a video diary type, and hopefully meet some great people along the way that can support not only myself but maybe others that happen to watch the video. This is my first YouTube video, so hopefully I get a little better with it along the way. It is kind of weird, anybody who deals with low self-esteem, that kind of stuff. It's hard to put yourself out there and talk on a camera, especially today. Here in North Carolina, even though it's January, it was hot and muggy and rainy, so excuse the appearance, but I just didn't feel like even putting any makeup on today. I figured, just tired, but stressing out about a lot of things, trying to mentally prepare myself, and you think you do along the way. I started this back in May of 2022. And you go through the process, you go through all of that, and you really think that you're ready. You really think, yeah, I've read all the materials, I've looked up a bunch of stuff, I've watched other people's YouTube videos, and you just really think that, sure, I got this. And then you get that call where you get your actual surgery date, and it gets real. And I have to say, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. I'm gonna do great. I'm learning all this stuff, and I'm doing all the things, and and you get that call with that date, and it's like, oh, well, this is kind of real. And I know that sounds weird. It does kind of sound weird, but I think it really just kind of makes it real. You know what I mean? Oh wow, okay, so been on this journey since May, and here it is. I got the call right before Christmas, and it's like, oh, okay, so this is happening. This is really happening. 7 months, and it's like, okay, now what? What do I gotta do? I gotta make sure I get all the right vitamins. Okay, well, there's so many vitamins out there. Which ones are the best? Which ones are gonna taste right? Because let's be real, chewable Flintstones, they tasted great when you were a kid, but not so much when you're an adult. but you know, which vitamins you take. I have an iron deficiency, so I got to make sure they have enough iron. And then if they don't have enough iron, then well, I got to get iron pills and supplement them. Um, and there's so many different brands out there, and it's like, which ones are good? And you know, you want to think that they're all okay, but you know, we know that that's not true. And of course, the doctors want you to get theirs that they sell. My doctor does have a store in their facility, and you know, I mean, they're more than Amazon, but are they really the better ones? Is it worth the money? You know, I don't know. So, you know, trying to figure all that out, figuring out, okay, liquid diet. I hate the taste of Gatorade. I don't like it, never have. It just tastes like flavored sweat to me. And, you know, the fact that I have to drink a lot of it to stay hydrated. It's been a process to try to find flavors that I can drink and not, you know, sip here and there because I can't stand the taste of it. So I'm not really drinking it. I gotta find one that I'm actually gonna want to drink because I have to drink it. Planning out meals for my family. I do have a family, and there's 4 of us in the house. Just because I can't eat doesn't mean the other 3 don't eat either. So I'm trying to work with them and come up with meal plans and grocery shop for the week that I'm on my liquid diet, and then the first week that I'm home, and make stuff that they can cook. I mean, they're 3 boys. Not really. Not that boys or men can't cook. Not saying that. Mine, however, are ramen noodles and grilled cheese type of guys. So, trying to find things that they can cook. Just trying to plan it all. And, you know, I'm a planner person, and I want to have everything in order. I want to have it all ready to go so I don't have to stress about anything. But yet, trying to do all these things is stressing me out. So, and I have a dog that's trying to get my attention, so I apologize. But, you know, it's trying to just think of everything. And I know that sounds irrational because can't possibly think of everything when you haven't been through something. So I don't know. You know, one of the things that keeps popping in my head is I read Bring Chapstick to the Hospital. So I'm always like, don't forget the chapstick. Don't forget the chapstick. Well, me, I'm going to end up with 5 things of chapstick and no clothes to come home with. Or I'm going to end up with, you know, 2 pairs of pajama pants to wear in the hospital and no shirt. Or, you know what I mean? Just, you know, all these things that you have to think about. I'm sorry, the dog is really like, anyway, you know, and I'm a list person, and I make a list, and then I have ADD, so then it's like, I lose my list. So I make another list, and before I know it, I have like 6 lists going, and they have different things on them, and they have this, and, you know, it's just, I think it's a lot, and it can be kind of overwhelming, and I'm really trying not to get overwhelmed by it, but it is, because my house still has to function. I still have to, you know, work a full-time job. I still have to come home and cook and do laundry and take care of the house, and it can be a lot sometimes, and trying to get as much done as possible when I'm down is it's kind of hard. So again, that's kind of why I wanted to do this video. And again, I know I'm just kind of ranting, but you know, I think it's a good video type diary to kind of talk and get my feelings out. And maybe somebody out there sees my video and they're going through the same thing, or maybe they went through the same thing and they can give me tips and tricks, or, you know, some kind of thing to help me out, or maybe somebody sees this video a month from now and they're like, yes, I'm going through that, and then I can maybe help them and what helped me. So like I said, I just kind of wanted to start this and hopefully meet some great people and see how it goes. But I think that's it for today. I'm going to try to check in maybe every other day. We'll see how it goes. Maybe if I have a rough day or something, I'll check in more. But like I said, we'll see how it goes, and bye for now.